Bernie McGann joins us now, Regional Livestock Manager for PGG Wrightson Northland. Bernie, I understand it's very wet up there. Webbed feet was something you mentioned when we chatted yesterday, but you've also had the grand final up there for Young Farmer, FMG Young Farmer of the Year, and your local boy took it out.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, well done to those lads. A great effort. Tim Danjan first, of course, and then Chris Poole, brother-in-law, second. Great effort. Wonderful result, and a big effort by the boys up there. Big organisation, and well done to the team.
Yeah, well deserved indeed. Hey Bernie, we're into bull selling season. What are you seeing with this?
We're getting very close to the end of the bull selling season. We are up here in the north. We've seen a pretty good result so far. We've only got one or two to go. We've got two to go. We've got a Hereford bull sale and an Angus one to go towards the end of July. We've seen about an 80% clearance if we take an average over all the sales, and we've got all the breeds, the Angus all the way through to your Limousins and Speckle Park and all the main breeds, Santa Gertrudis, Shorthorns. We've actually seen a pretty good clearance, actually, compared to some sales maybe further south. We're reasonably happy. We've also seen some of our bulls, our better bulls, going for stud duty in other parts of the country, which is a real positive for us. They're going to the bottom of the South Island. The other day at Matari Angus, we saw 4 bulls go for stud duty, and right to the bottom of the South Island went one of them. So. Now, we're pretty proud of what we can produce up here, and and I think genetically the bulls are improving, as you would expect, and and the farmers, the purchasers, the guys that are buying them are expecting a lot from our bulls nowadays, and I believe they're actually getting it.
So switching tack slightly, it's 6 weeks into the new dairy season. How did you go with the changeover up there in Northland?
We've had one of our busiest years ourselves, and I know the other companies that are selling, marketing dairy cattle would have been busy as well. We've had our second best year in 15 years in selling dairies. So it went pretty smoothly, I have to say, and a lot of cattle were sold and marketed. From your cows right through to your in-calf heifers, and also through to your rising one-year-old heifers. And they went to all parts of the country. We've sent cattle to Southland from up here this year. And I think at one stage there was a bit of a shortage of cattle to sell. And sometimes up here in the north, we're often the last to sort of market cattle. They like to sort of, if they're buying from a distance, they like to sort of go to the Waikato and Bay of Plenty and places like that. But we've had an extraordinary year. Sold just about everything that we had on our books. We sort of averaged around about $1,760 for our cows, $1,600 for the in-calf heifers, and just under $900 for the yearlings. So. We had a great year, and I think everything went to plan, and it was, everyone worked well, and it was good. Yeah.
Fantastic. Just to wrap, Bernie, a lot of other regions are seeing a change in land use. It's really topical lately. What are you seeing in Northland?
We're seeing, we're just like everybody else, I would presume. We've obviously got the forestry one, which is always everyone sort of argues the point about that one, but we've also got a lot of horticulture going in, kiwi fruit mainly with avocados, but we've also seen the urbanisation of some of our land close to the State Highway 1, from Auckland, basically from Auckland to Waipu. It's you can't sort of get over on State Highway 1, you can't get over 80 k's an hour. And on both sides of the highway, you've seen brand new subdivisions coming in. The new motorways coming in. It'll be opened hopefully this year sometime. And it's just amazing. The new subdivisions, even in Whangarei, it's sort of spreading right out to the west coast, spreading right out to the east coast, north and south. So it's a huge one. Horticulture, a lot of little peninsulas with a bit of sand country in the north, especially around the Wellsford area. There's a lot of avocados going in there, and further north there's quite a bit more kiwi fruit going in with some avocado. And of course we've got the one that always gets everyone going, the forestry thing. And I was talking to my real estate fellow yesterday, and just lately, in the last 12 to 18 months, there's been about 7,500 hectares going to trees. Some of that country probably deserves to be in it and have trees on it, but there's a lot of it probably doesn't. So it's a very a topical. People don't like talking about it, but it comes up quite a bit.
Yeah, I bet it does. Bernie McGann, Regional Manager for Livestock for PGG Wrightson Northland. Appreciate your time, and hey, you stay dry up there.
Will do, thanks. Great to talk to you.